It's a great day at Mills Motors, 240 Bond Street East in Oshawa. This is the 2020 GMC Sierra 1500 four-wheel drive crew cab. It is the SLT trim, 6.2 liter engine in this one. 22-inch chrome aluminum wheels, the blackened wheels rather. You got the wheel locks installed there, the Bridgestone all-terrain tires, and there's your 6.2 liter V8 badging. And you have the chromed running boards. There's the chrome accents I'm talking about, not the wheels. And you also have the chrome mirror caps and the assist lights as well, the task lights. So to operate those, I'm just going to reach on in and press this button right here to engage that. And when you do, it's going to throw a nice bright LED light there to illuminate any workspace you're in, campgrounds, anything you got going on. And those only will work in parks. You can't leave them on by mistake and cause problems for the drivers on the road. Got your tow mode, four-wheel drive select, and cargo lights on off. Power driver adjustable seat with lumbar supports. All leather upholstery through here. And you also have the real wood grain trim notes and the power folding mirrors. So you can just press that button there. You're going to see those mirrors fold in. And you do have the driver blind spot system as well. And you also have memory seat and memory mirror with 2 presets. And your electronic parking brake below. Alright, so we are inside today in accessory mode. So that's the reason you're seeing that engine light there. No problems at all with the vehicle. Got a heated steering wheel, you can turn that on off right there. And you've got the gap adjustment, which you can set up for different distances, and it's going to keep you informed of the flow of traffic around you. Nice leather wrapped steering wheel. Headlights and turn signals here. Intermittent wipers as well. And your gear shifter on the right hand side. Hands-free calling and voice command. Driver information center menu, which allows you to scroll through there and see all kinds of important information you need to know about your new 1500. And you have a volume control behind the steering wheel right there. All right, so let's check out the trailering app. So nice little addition here. You can utilize this with your My GMC app. You can check the connections. You can also check the temperature of the wheels itself, and so that's going to let you know if there's a problem back there. And you can go through a checklist. You can have more than one trailer hooked up as well, and it's going to be able to distinguish between the two. So that means if you're pulling a construction vehicle with one trailer and another one you happen to be pulling a boat with, no problem whatsoever. You are good to go, and you can share that information as well. And you do have the SiriusXM app as well, the 360L app, which is very similar to what you have on your smartphone if you have any experience with that. Bose audio, so you're going to get the best possible sound. Onboard navigation with turn-by-turn, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. And let's check out the camera view here. Got the front and rear views, and you also have a bed view for the first time ever, so that's going to allow you to check on your load as you're going. And you got a hitch view. Now, as soon as I put this vehicle into the hitch view there, the cargo lights would turn on in the back, so that's going to show you, it's going to know instinctively that you're trying to trailer, and it's going to turn on those cargo lights at the back and illuminate things for you. So that's a nice little addition to have. And when you have secondary cameras hooked up, you can actually put one on the back of the trailer and punch that view up, and it can be able to see right behind you. And you also can put one inside the trailer and utilize that, so you can see what's going on within that trailer as you're moving around. So a nice little addition to make life a lot easier for you. Down below, you've got dual zone climate control for heating and air conditioning. Heated and cooled seats, both driver and passenger side. Your lane keep system, parking sensors on off, and you can disable the auto stop function if you wish to do so. Before we go further, I want to point out that yes, you do have a push start ignition. Powered down tailgate button. It is multi-pro. We'll have a look at that soon. Hazards, traction control, and this will control the power going to the 400 watt outlet in the back, and your express windows up down. For power, well looked after. How about 3-prong, 12-volt USB and USB-C. Trailer brake. And you've got a power pad there, so if you have a compatible smart device, you can charge up as you go. Cup holders, storage space within, and more power below. You've got USB, USB-C, and you also have auxiliary, and that SD card slot there for the onboard navigation. All right, so let's flip this light on here and show you that you've got those premium all-weather floor mats. You'll find those both front and rear. OnStar services above, and you've got a powered sliding rear window, garage door openers, and controls for the slide and tilt sunroof right here. You've also got a manual sunshade above. All right, we're going to check out that multi-pro tailgate now, but the video you're about to see comes from a different SLT truck. All the features and functions, though, are exactly the same. All right, let's take a little spin through the multi-pro tailgate here, and you do have the grab bar as well, so that's going to help you pull yourself up into the truck, so you can just utilize that, and the large steps here on both the left and right hand side that will accommodate any size foot, snowmobile boots, work boots, and you can utilize that grab bar to help pull yourself into the vehicle. And I'm just going to tuck that back into its little place, and we are going to start from scratch by putting the tailgate up. Now you do have the key fob which will allow you to lower the tailgate by pressing here twice. And once it's down in position here, you can pull this piece up. That's going to act as a bit of a bed extender there, so maybe you've got some off-road vehicles that need a little bit more space, or some lumber. Now we're going to put this back up and start from the beginning once again. By pressing these buttons here at the same time, it's going to fold down into this position. Now what that's going to do is allow you to reach on in, because you've got a little extra space there to reach on in. Maybe you're grabbing some bicycles out of the back, again, some work equipment. It's going to give you a little bit more range of motion. And of course you can fold that down once again, and that acts as a fully functional step, which allows you to walk up on into the bed of the truck. And you're going to find that you've got the tailgate lights, and you also have the 400 watt power outlet there as well. And again, folding this back in position, using just one hand here the entire time, remember. Holding on to the camera with the other one. And by pressing this button, you can fold down just the top portion here. So that's going to allow you to a little workspace maybe. Put your clipboard up there, do some writing. Rest your lunch there. And again, the top portion will also act as a bed extender as well. And putting this back in place, again, back in position, and everything done with one hand the entire time. And so clearly that one coming from a different SLT truck, but all the features and functions are exactly the same. Just a little bit of a better view when we were able to do those videos outdoors there for you. And you've got the chromed rear bumper here with the rear parking sensors, your four-wheel drive badging, and you do have a Rev hard tonneau cover here on top of this particular model. So we're going to take a look into the rear of the vehicle, and you can see you've got the all leather upholstery continuing back here, perforated leather seating, and you do have the storage space within the seats here on both driver and passenger side. Very cool. There's that powered sliding rear window once again, the fold down armrest with cup holders, and the premium floor mats inserted here. And yes, you are getting the factory car mats here, and you got your trailering equipment, heated seats in the back. Your passengers are going to love that. You got the cup holders, rear venting, 12-volt USB and USB-C, and split bench seats, so you can just pick those seats up and down very easily there. Keeping one hand on the camera the entire time shows you just how simple that is. Your overhead lighting and the carved out roof line. Now they call this the Stetson enabled roof line. Now that's shows you can wear the big cowboy hats in there, but you're likely going to be more concerned about taller passengers with perhaps hard hats than cowboy hats, but that's what they call it. I'm not making that up. And you got the soft touch materials and the real wood grain trim notes, and of course, yeah, as mentioned, nice deep tinted glass. And you got the fog lights up front, You got the front tow hooks, the front parking sensors, and the chromed accents on the bumper and the front grille. That's going to complete your look around this 2020 SLT 1500. If you want to see this one in person, you'll find us at Mills Motors, 240 Bond Street East in Oshawa, where we always do whatever it takes.